The American economy is on the brink of a recession. Experts have been warning about it for months, and now it seems that the time has come. The stock market is volatile, unemployment is on the rise, and consumer confidence is at an all-time low. The causes of this upcoming recession are numerous and complex. Some point to the trade war with China and the resulting tariffs, which have hurt American businesses and consumers alike. Others point to the mounting national debt, which has reached staggering levels in recent years. Still others point to the uncertain political climate, with tensions between the two major parties reaching a boiling point. Regardless of the causes, the effects of a recession are clear. Unemployment will rise, as businesses are forced to lay off workers in order to cut costs. This will hit lower-income Americans the hardest, as they are already struggling to make ends meet. The housing market is also likely to suffer, as fewer people will be able to afford to buy homes. The government will have to act quickly to try and prevent the recession from spiraling out of control. This will likely involve a combination of monetary and fiscal policies. The Federal Reserve may lower interest rates in order to make borrowing cheaper and stimulate the economy. The government may also increase spending on infrastructure projects and other initiatives to try and create jobs and boost consumer confidence. However, there is no guarantee that these measures will be enough. The upcoming recession will be a difficult time for many Americans, and it will require everyone to come together and make sacrifices in order to weather the storm. It is important for individuals to take steps to protect themselves and their families during this time. This may involve cutting back on unnecessary expenses, saving as much as possible, and being prepared for the possibility of unemployment. It is also important to stay informed about what is happening in the economy and to be ready to adapt to changing circumstances. The upcoming recession will be a challenging time for America, but it is not the end of the world. By working together and making smart decisions, we can weather this storm and come out stronger on the other side. As the American economy continues to show signs of slowing down, many experts are predicting that the country is on the brink of a recession. While the exact causes of a recession can vary, there are a few common factors that often contribute to this type of economic downturn. In this script, we'll explore some of the potential causes of the upcoming recession in America, as well as the potential consequences for individuals and businesses. One of the primary causes of a recession is a slowdown in consumer spending. When people stop spending money on goods and services, businesses are forced to cut back on production, which can lead to layoffs and a reduction in overall economic activity. In recent months, there have been signs that consumer spending is starting to slow down in America. For example, retail sales have been declining, and the housing market has been cooling off. This suggests that Americans are becoming more cautious with their money, which could be a sign of an upcoming recession. 2. When interest rates are high, it becomes more expensive for businesses to borrow money. This can make it difficult to expand and hire new employees. Raising interest rates to fix inflation can have a downside, as low-income individuals are now unable to borrow money for large purchases, such as buying a house or car. The Federal Reserve has been doing this in an effort to prevent the economy from overheating. Although higher interest rates have helped inflation stay lower than it used to, it also means borrowing money is more costly. If interest rates continue to rise fast, it could hurt the economy and lead to another recession, which we probably don't want 3 years after the last one. A third thing that might cause a recession is something happening in the world economy in addition to other factors. America plays a big part in the global economy, and anything going on abroad can have a significant effect on it. To give you an example, if there's a recession in China, this could lead to decrease in demand for American exports and mess with our export industry. Similarly, if there's something going on over in Europe that spikes the recession or causes instability, it could lead to decreased demand for American company financials. which could hurt the banking industry in America. In an economic recession, there would likely be a rise in unemployment rates. This can happen when businesses are underperforming, slowing the growth of job opportunities. In some cases, more employees may be laid off, which could lead to many finding themselves out of work. Less disposable income can have negative effects on the economy as people are less likely to spend on goods and services. This may lead to a decrease in the overall value of investments, such as stocks and real estate. Times can be tough for any business when consumers don't have much to spend. You could see a decrease in demand for your product/service, or even lower profits or bankruptcy. Preparing for something as unpredictable as a recession can be difficult, but it's important not to wait until the last minute. That just increases the chances of having to cut back on staff and other valuable resources if things go south. Some investment now will help to ensure that you have time to wait out any storm before it hits. As we speak, gas prices across the country are on the rise. Some states have seen an average 3-year high price of $3 per gallon, which is forcing many drivers to rethink how they travel and how they manage their budgets. The rising gas prices are not following a single trend, but have been impacted by numerous factors, including the increased global demand for oil and the Trump administration's decision to withdraw from the Iran nuclear deal. This has led to higher oil prices, which in turn has led to high. Increasing gas prices can have an adverse effect on the economy. This is due to the fact that when people spend more of their money on buying fuel, they'll have less left over to spend elsewhere, whether it's on groceries or a new TV. Small businesses, particularly those that depend on transportation, are feeling the pressure too. For example, trucking companies are having a tough time making ends meet because of higher fuel costs. This can result in higher prices for goods and services. As the cost of gas is so high, people are trying to do more cycling or carpooling. This can have a positive effect when it comes to the environment. This can reduce carbon emissions and improve air quality, but it also puts a strain on already overburdened public transportation systems. What can be done about rising gas prices? One idea is to increase domestic oil production, while others advocate for renewable energy sources. However, no matter what solution is chosen, it's clear that the high gas prices are a concern. As we continue to watch the situation unfold, it's important to stay informed and make smart decisions about our driving habits and budgets. By working together, we can help mitigate the impact of the rising gas prices and work towards a more sustainable future.